buddy.
Told you.
No, don't step on.
There's too much scoring in basketball.
Hey man, why'd you give it up so easy last time? Now you're putting up a fight.
Max, no. Come here, Max. Come on.
Max.
He's like, oh no, you're ready.
Hey, let me drain these real quick. Let me drain them. Hey, let me drain them.
Daddy's ready.
Come here, Max.
Poof. You ready to take it? His paws on you. That's so funny.
He's
Bro.
He's like, man, spread them legs.
man, come on. You know you want to.
Give me some chon chon.
He smells my dog on me.
Daddy's thick.
Oh,
though.
no. You're going to jizz on me again.
Told you.
Oh my God.
It wasn't jizz last
Hey,
time.
dude.
It was pee.
I sent Josh a video like kind of like this. We got banned from the internet.
That's what got kicked
No,
us
that's not
out,
what
bro.
got kicked out. He was like, no, this is happening. And I was like, yeah.
Oh, you're stopping my nuts, man.
I can't post that. What are you talking about? That's crazy we're even talking about this.
Yeah. Like, did we start?
There, now we started.
We started.
All right.
Yeah, dude.
What does the clap do though, Josh?
It sinks the
It makes
film.
your dick leak.
I don't know if the audience saw this, but he did not use his hands.
So they don't hear the clap.
Yeah,
He just jumped up a little bit, and the gravity smashed them cheeks together, bro. That's a crazy sound, dude.
Wow, dude.
That is a crazy sound.
Very talented.
Yeah. It's still called a clap because you're clapping two pieces of flesh together.
It's the clap is the
It
sound.
sounds like a clap too. It's
Clap is-
crazy, dude.
Clap is the sound.
It's
not-
almost like a trap, you know? Like, fuck, I'm being targeted, dude.
It's
What the
crazy to
fuck?
see that he could do that. I didn't
Yeah.
believe that he could do that by just jumping up like that.
A lot of hard work.
Yeah.
Thank God they got real clapping videos so you don't get caught by your girl, you know what I mean?
You could edit it right there. You could edit that out. That was
Right, Josh? You filthy motherfucker.
No, I keep my algorithm on Instagram clean.
Do you? Why would happen?
Clean, bro.
Too
I
many
keep
clapping
clean.
The algorithm wasn't clean, dude.
Twitter's not clean, but the algorithm on Instagram has to be
What do you
clean.
mean clean, dude?
Meaning, if
Dude, you literally said...
Twitter's like the Vegas of the
yes,
internet.
yeah.
Whatever I
It's
watch
the
on
Thailand-
Twitter stays
Twitter's
on
the
Twitter.
Thailand of the internet, dude. Oh, Max.
Instagram is thirst traps.
You want some thirds.
Instagram is
Hey,
thirst
say
traps.
something for the rest of us.
Come here, Max.
And like
You're an
the
edible.
don't you hump me.
This is good.
Oil?
We're going to have to edit all this out because this is actually illegal.
No,
Yeah,
he's
that's
not
his thing. He'll lay
aroused.
across your legs. He's not gonna. He's not just doing it because it's you.
Yeah.
That's his thing. He'll come and just lay there.
No, you can't have any
I'm
Zin.
kind of jealous.
No Zin.
Oh, don't let me tell.
Oh.
No Zin.
Hey, so what kind of dog is he again?
He's a Frenchie, Boston Terrier mix. He's what's called a Frenchton.
And he's got one shorter than the one longer than the other one, like me.
One what longer? One werewolf.
One ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause
Oh, they're
he's-
catching all on
There's
camera.
One is a Frenchie
a
werewolf
real
and one's a
man.
Boston Terrier werewolf. And so they're different. Each werewolf is different. So, like if you were half white and half Mexican, you have one white werewolf and one brown werewolf.
He's trying to bust cheeks right now.
Cheeks.
Oh, you know what movie I saw that I thought was badass
Cheek
that I hadn't seen? What's that movie with fucking Lannister from Game of Thrones, the prison one? Shot Collar. Have you
Oh
seen that
yeah,
movie?
yeah, yeah. Oh
That's
yeah.
a badass movie, dude.
No.
I fucking like that movie.
Oh yeah, when he goes out to the rec yard and fights every day.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was a true story, dude.
That's just badass. Was it really a true
I
story?
wasn't there, bro. I went like that.
It wasn't a true story then?
Nah, it was just about some dirty.
Well,
Weren't they driving in
Oh,
the car?
shot collar. That's right.
And they have a car wreck, right? They were drinking one night. They were all like wealthy, and then they have a wreck, and the next thing you know, he's fucking
He's
running.
in, yeah.
He's running the fucking.
Oh.
For manslaughter, then he catches like another charge in there or something.
Well, he fucking becomes the leader of the gang, dude, and all this shit, dude.
At the
He was just
ending.
trying to stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
That's
Hey, but listen,
You know, have you ever seen that
I
story?
liked it because it was a good
Yeah, it's pretty good.
jail movie that didn't involve
Mexicans, they were stereotyped.
grape.
Oh, there was no
good.
grape. There wasn't a grape scene.
It just skated
Yeah.
by. Yeah.
And they never like threaten, because sometimes like even some movies where they don't have that graphic, they still like threaten you with like, you might see a grape.
So would you
like,
say would you say you have like some like stress about it? Like when you start a movie about prison, you're like, oh man, there better not be a grape scene in this, you know?
Well, if there's grape,
because you were almost expecting it, right?
That's mainly the reason, because in
But
that you kind of expect it. But like really, rape scenes in general in...
yeah, dude. Come on, man. We were skating.
Grape scenes in general.
we were on it.
You can edit that out.
Yeah.
Nope.
In a movie, and I have a bit about that I'm working on. It usually just gets a little bit like people weird, but
Yeah.
you know, I think I can do it. It's about how uncomfortable it is and how unnecessary movie grape scenes are.
Yeah.
The absurdness of it.
Yeah.
You know,
Right now, it's just too many act outs. I don't like that.
What was the first movie that there was a grape scene that everyone went like, "Whoa!" that you remember?
The Sopranos. That was
movie.
Oh, what? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Movie. Oh, I guess it's not a movie.
not a movie.
You know, in television.
American Me.
What? There was
What
a
is that,
grape
man?
scene in
Remember-
Oh,
this,
you
man?
talking prison?
Like
Yeah.
a movie where there was a grape scene. And you went, "Oh, wow, that movie's crazy."
Yeah,
Yeah,
American Me was the first
like
one.
the first one that I really remember.
In middle school. We saw it in class.
I just remember my
What?
mom.
Yeah, dude, it was
Y'all
chaos.
saw it in class,
Yeah, it was chaos at Gus Garcia.
dude. They
What
were
grade is that?
They were trying to teach y'all to get ready.
seven-
This where y'all are headed.
6 through 8, I think.
We had a bunch of grapefruits.
What the hell?
6 through 8. Yeah, dude. It was like
And it was just the
violence,
teachers.
gangs all the time.
It was just
little tiny kids. It was crazy.
It was the
dude.
teacher's DVD collection or VHS collection.
What about it?
It was the teacher's VHS collection. That's why you had to watch
No, it
it.
was an art teacher that would let us just watch movies. At some point, she just gave up trying to like have us do whatever
And y'all
art
watched that
project.
in class?
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, that's a crazy movie for
we
kids
watched
to watch.
that, Blood In, Blood Out.
What?
Dude, I remember
all
when
kinds of crazy.
fucking Tupac died. I was in like 6th grade. Everybody was sad. Everybody was fucking sad.
In school?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
The
Tupac.
teachers, the kids, everybody was fucking
What
like,
day was that on that he died?
devastated, bro.
It was during the week.
What is that, 96, 97?
Oh, yeah. No, it was, I think 95, bro.
No, 96.
What?
It was 96?
I was in Paradise when it happened. I remember.
Yeah.
I was.
Oh, shit.
I was locked up when that happened. I was in the county jail, I think. Still.
You got a kite that told you tuck got knot?
Nah, shit.
Say that 3 times.
Yeah.
Tupac died
It's a limitado, no,
September
Cochi
13th,
Loco.
1996.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I was
Close.
torcido.
I guess you wanted to be right.
I got a guy that say, le mataron a Cochiloco en los mochis. I said, oh, chinga.
But it was a Friday.
It was Friday.
We're in
Vegas.
Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Damn. It's crazy.
Well, he died actually. He got shot on Friday.
He died
6
days
days
later, right?
6 days
Yeah.
later, so he died on a Thursday.
But then he came back.
And
he come
and
out
then
on
the
a Sunday.
resurrection came up. Oh, ain't nothing like a serial killer. It's a gang, nothing but a gangster. Yeah, he's back, dude. People still believe that Pac's not dead, just like Elvis and all
I mean,
that stuff.
man, dude, and you have
And like
to,
Hitler?
you know, they told him, hey, either you can die
He was
a
seen. He
martyr.
testified at the Diddy.
He ran in 94.
He did
You
testify.
probably
at the Diddy
didn't
trial,
hear
dude.
about
That
it.
kind of made me suspicious when I saw him testify. I was
Damn.
like, man, Pac.
Y'all don't remember that from Chappelle Show?
Which one?
Has anything
I
come
saw
out
the,
about?
I saw, no, you're right. I saw the fucking, when they were like interrogating him, he was like in elementary.
Have they talked anything about Jay-Z on the trial?
At the Diddy trial?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't been following it that
I've been
close.
watching the AI like responses.
I just get on YouTube and see some
What
of
are
those.
AI responses?
Oh my god, dude! So you it's these people that put AI and they use the person's voice too, and they just talk
Which
shit back
person's
and
voice?
forth. So
Oh, you've been watching fake videos.
Caitlin Reed, yeah, it's so good.
I
though,
thought you
dude.
meant like comments.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
So like they're basketball players, women basketball players. One's a white and one's a black girl, and Caitlin something is
Clark.
and Angel Reese or something like that, right?
Yeah. You know their
And
names.
I mean, I barely watch it. All right, so fuck it.
Lesbians.
So
doing
they have
layups.
a fucking like a press conference with Caitlin. What's her name?
Clark.
Jenner.
Clark. And they're like, "Fuck that bitch anyway." You know what I'm saying? She got pushed. That's what you get, ho. I'm like, oh fuck, but it looks real.
That's
So
'cause she pushed
You
her,
click
yeah.
on it. And you're like, oh fuck.
Oh no, that did happen though.
Yeah.
I
She was
think
pissed.
I think AI sometimes can very easily.
It does it itself.
No, it's saying
It instigates stuff.
It's
Dude, why are you
saying
pointing at me?
it's
Yeah.
saying what you meant. Because
Ooh,
there's
there you
like
go.
when I make clips, sometimes the wording that's not what they said, but that's the feeling I got when they said that.
That's
And it has
witchcraft,
the
though,
same-
bro.
It has the same. I'm just like
it happens to sound the same too. That's all it means.
not necessarily.
Why else would it put it there?
I don't know because it's reading. It's tracking the person
No, I'm
too.
sure if you go back,
And
they
I-
will all
it's-
sound the
it's
same
kinda
as
weird,
the
bro.
original.
and it's reading. It's
So I
reading.
put Josh's joke through ChatGPT, and it was like your joke didn't make any sense because it was like ladies the size matter, and then you go, thank you, we hate Chinese restaurants.
yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? Josh didn't say that. That's what everybody remembers of
You hate Chinese restaurants?
No, I love Chinese restaurants.
Chinese
And
restaurants.
why does size matter?
Uh,
Because the size of the plate.
yeah, something like that. Something to do with vaginas.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
They will judge you for the size of your plate too, those motherfuckers.
Yeah. At Chinese restaurants, they will.
Well, if you order 2
At
meals,
Thai restaurants too, though.
yeah, if you order 2 meals,
It was one to go, and I just wanted to taste it.
okay.
Damn.
Just wanted to taste it.
I was gonna
before
text my
left.
wife. I was like, I'm gonna eat some of this.
Oh,
And
gross.
she was like, "Oh,
I got headphones on, Raul. What the fuck?
Why did it turn you on, or what the fuck?"
No, it's just weird because we're having a conversation and then I just
Yeah.
hear a whisper of that. Right
What
in my,
you said, what
right
would have
inside,
said.
right inside my brain. I didn't enjoy it.
That's a crazy fucking.
This buddy of mine goes, hey, man, there's this new Thai massage place over here on West Avenue.
Ooh.
He said, man, I went over there, dude. I went in. She started giving me a massage. She goes, she was hot, dude. And then she just went, like, and I was like,
What?
what is that? How did, you know? And he's
Yeah.
like, he goes, it's $60 for a massage. And then she just says, hey, you want like more? She signals like, and he's like, yeah. And then she tells him, I guess she would hand like how much. I think it was 150 more. So
Goddamn.
he was like, it was like 210, 220 or something. I remember, and he goes, man, fuck yeah. So you should go check it out. And I was like, nah, dude, they're gonna raid that place.
I guess that's pretty good for like a memory.
Yeah, but then he goes, and then I went back, and a different one, fine too.
Oh man,
And
so now
then-
you're pressing your luck.
And then he goes, then I went back again, third time, a different one, fine too. And then he was like, man, you need to go check it out, dude. And I was like, I'm not gonna go, dude. They're gonna raid. He goes, no, I'll go park outside and I'll let you know. I'll call you if the cops show up. And I was like, no, I don't need to
Then
go.
you
And
were
then
out.
it was on
It's
the news.
great today.
And then it was on the news.
Oh my god.
They raided it, dude.
Damn,
They
you want to
shut it
run out butt naked all hard with your
I
long
wouldn't
hair?
run
Dude, that
out,
must be
dude.
pretty cool to be like on SWAT or like the raid squad.
I thought you were gonna say to jack off, man.
No, and you raid like a bunch of like whatever they are.
Did you see
And then you work out a deal,
you
like
see-
for all of us.
that dude Lance that was on my podcast, the one that skates?
Yeah,
We tried to do comedy for a while.
yeah.
Did you see him on the news?
No, what happened?
His son got arrested. They cuffed up his 6-year-old son or something like
Jesus.
that. They had him in handcuffs.
No.
And he's crying.
He's heavy too, huh?
He's 26 pounds.
Fuck.
And his son's crying, why are they doing this? He's like at school or something.
Wow,
They're holding him and
really?
he's in handcuffs. The kid's crying and Lance is there telling him because they don't know what they're doing. They're doing their job bad. And he was like, you can't tell the policeman to let me go. And
What happened? Like
I don't know, but the news, it's supposed to be on the news tonight at 9.
That's fucking crazy.
Damn, we're gonna miss it.
What time is it? Dude, this-
At
Oh, it's
6?
9:22.
Oh damn.
I think I could probably pull it up on YouTube.
Damn.
Shout out to YouTube, one of our sponsors.
They called
baby.
they called the cops on my son in 2nd grade, and they went to the school because he ran into they were doing construction where the playground was.
Yeah.
And him and his friend went through the part we're not supposed to go through the fence, and we're running around. The principal and the teacher were out there trying to catch them, and they couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
So they called my wife, and she starts yelling at my son through the fence, like, you better get. And then she went in there, and when she went into, he like, all right, and then walked back over there. But they already called the cops because they couldn't catch him.
Who
my
called the cops?
God.
The,
The school,
teachers called
the principal.
cops.
Wait, so you weren't answering your phone or?
No, she didn't let me go.
You know what that is? That's bad.
She was like,
parenting,
I'm gonna
dude.
go.
That's just bad parents.
I wonder how often it happens where like they have a code for it. Like we got a 1532.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, his new school, they said that he was, what's it called? There was basically a conspiracy for him and my daughter to take over the school through a campaign of whispers.
Damn. That's
I was like,
fucking-
what?
They got it from their mom, right?
a campaign of whispers. We can't be having these falsehoods.
Wow.
I was just like,
dude, They had a
wow.
campaign of whispers going on.
Dude, that's a crazy way to say you like both your kids lie.
Oh no, she said
It's kind of
my daughter is a
dramatic,
liar
right?
3 times. 3 times in 2 minutes.
Ooh,
my
like
God.
Judas.
Because she's a liar. I was like, not that she's lying, she's a liar.
Yeah.
I was like, that's
It's in her blood,
fucking
DNA.
nuts.
Yep.
But then
Cannot get it out.
when she
You
accused
say you're a podcaster, but every time you come in here, you smell like pure marijuana. So
when she accused my daughter of my son putting her up to it.
wow.
Yeah, like when my son had nothing to do with the.
Isn't it like a private school?
Yeah, it was. We're not going there anymore. But anyway,
That was
God
the principal
damn.
telling you this?
yeah, the principal over the phone is telling me this.
Do you know how mad that you got to make somebody? And
How
you're
old is
paying
the
them
principal?
money?
Yeah, probably in her late 40s.
Did you tell her off?
No, I didn't tell her off.
Did you get her
You
number?
need to have some werewolves, dude.
No,
You don't?
I got out of the contract. That's what I did.
With no werewolves?
No, it's contract. You're not supposed to be able to get out of the contract.
But without
But
werewolves.
Did
Did you leave the contract with or without werewolves?
I with because I get everything back.
Yeah,
You're not
a
supposed
werewolf.
to.
I think you left with a werewolf.
I was
She
supposed-
kept one and you kept one. Y'all split.
Yeah, we split because she
Yeah, split
she
50-50.
obviously was like, I can't handle your kids. They can't be here next year. And I was like, I want to take my kids out. And she was like, yeah, that's fine. So,
Wow.
Checks in the mail, buddy.
Yeah.
We're both bad at our jobs. How about
Yeah. Let's have we both agree to agree.
Well, do you have any ideas?
And then but the fucked up part for a second is when she said that, I was just like, damn, he might do something like that. He might.
Damn, she saw your face.
No, shit, it was over the phone. But I was just, she's like,
She felt
your
the
son
vibe.
put your daughter. I was just like, damn.
So both of your kids were running around like that?
Yeah, they don't like to listen,
Listen.
obey?
obey.
What if you just heard your kids at night, both of them talking, just murder mom and dad? Like whisper.
Fuck.
Well, it's very much.
We need to take over.
Well, it was a reasonable question for my
the
son.
forerunner,
He goes, I'm being accused of something that I didn't do, and you're asking me to apologize for it. I will not do that because I didn't do it. And so that was where it all
Damn, he's a
started.
good liar. All right.
Yeah, because before he is a good liar because he didn't tell me I didn't do it. He said, prove it, prove
Damn,
that I
he's
did
good.
that, and I was just like, fuck.
Damn, he's good. Well, son, there's a lot of trustworthy adults saying that you did. I mean, I don't know what
That's
to
when
tell
I
you.
wish I could be like my parents and just like smack them in the mouth for saying
Can,
that.
dude. When you leave, you just say, all right,
You
fuck it.
can,
You
but
pinch
it's
him right
definitely
there.
going to change your
Just,
relationship.
yeah, it is. Just immediately smacked in the mouth. Go to your room. You're grounded for a month.
Well, not the smacked in the mouth immediately, but the pinch him right there. And so when we get fucking home, we're taking all your shit. And then they're fucking scared of the whole. Then you just drive around for a while. So I'm so fucking mad. I don't even want to go home.
You know what's scarier? Not the actual belt in the hand, but taking off the belt and looking at
Oh,
you.
yeah, dude.
That was
And
the
then
most.
when your
looking at
pants
you.
hit the ground
Yeah? Oh,
and then
it's
your
okay.
cheetah comes
Yeah.
out. When your pants hit the ground.
It's just, it's a weird thing to see a much larger person taking off their belt in
Yeah.
front of you and staring at you like, I'm going to murder you.
Especially after the
'Cause they're so
Epstein trial,
angry.
the Weinstein.
Salivating.
I knew,
Not salivating, but
I knew at one point that
Tasting it.
I knew at one point that there were issues because my dad kept calling me like dad. He kept saying "fuck you, dad, you piece of shit." I'm like, whoa, dude.
when he's spanking you, he's calling you dad.
Yeah, he was taking out his childhood trauma on me.
Yeah.
What a shame.
Hated his dad.
Beat the shit out of his dad
Yeah.
for beating the shit out of him.
Nick.
No. But then
How much time
again,
is it?
my kids. But then again, my kids think that they actually go, well, we're abused, and I was like, when have I ever hit you? And they're like, well, not like that, but you take stuff away from us. And I was like,
Ew.
yeah, you get grounded. That's not abuse.
Spoiled, dog.
That is not abuse.
I think you guys might have been a good experiment of like not being vicious, but I think I might have to beat the shit out of them.
Hey, you gotta show him who's boss, dude. Or you gotta beat the shit out of somebody, just like the Sopranos. You gotta beat the shit out of somebody else, so they're get scared. Like, oh shit, he might. Like, remember that episode? Huh?
They'll listen to you if you use a stern tone
Yeah.
and take away shit that they love.
Yeah.
You can do. Those are your two biggest weapons.
That
Now,
dad voice, man.
That dad voice, really. Yeah.
Yeah, that dad voice.
I already trained.
Appreciate it,
I'm already training my baby that way, where he's crying and crying with my wife at night. And then I'll just go sit there and I'll go, excuse me, and he'll stop crying. But then
It's just the threat, dude.
Of violence, yeah.
but
The
then
threat, yeah, of what's to come. They don't know. You're just a parent. I mean, they don't. You tell them you're gonna do shit. That doesn't mean
I didn't tell him I'm doing anything.
you tell them they're in trouble. And they know that.
He's one. He has no idea.
Nah, show him now,
Not
dude.
him, not
Show him now,
That's
dude.
That's what I'm talking about.
Just
Like,
push him randomly. Yeah.
no,
You can spank him. You can remember.
no, I'm not gonna spank him. But yeah,
Hit him, dude.
he's gonna tell me no.
Grab something from him and eat it right in front of him.
He's gonna
show him his boss.
He's gonna tell me no a lot. I know he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently.
He's gonna be stronger than you by like 7 years old. He's gonna start throwing
Yeah,
you
he's
around.
gonna,
like-
I'm gonna put him in jiu-jitsu.
yeah, he's gonna start throwing you
You
around.
gonna sharpen the weapon, dude? Fuck,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Jiu-jitsu.
Yeah,
Have you ever seen kids do jujitsu?
they're mean with each other.
They're fucking vicious, man.
They don't know
Yeah,
how to control how
Their
hard
emotions,
to
too.
go. Yeah.
They are the soulless. Like, oh my god, no mercy, dude. Jesus Christ.
well, some of these idiots.
Their arms are flexible. It's bending. We're like, fuck.
Some of these idiots on Instagram. I saw this poor guy. He must have been in his 40s, and the other guy was probably mid 30s or
Yeah.
early 30s, and just takes his knee and bends it the other way.
Yeah.
And it's like, and the other guy's just yelling on the floor, and I'm like, dude, you're in class. You fucking just broke this guy's leg
Hey,
for
let's fuck around. Let's
no
do this,
reason.
dude.
See, that's
Fuck
why
that.
people have been like, let's do this. And I'm like, man,
Nah,
I can't do it, man. I have too many injuries. Some little 17-year-old goes all
yeah, I'm
fucking
gonna
off
crank
on
your
me.
shoulder.
Yeah, but you do
Then I
heal
gotta go
from
jump
it.
him in the fucking parking lot and shoot his dad and all
It's
this
like
shit.
a full body workout, man. So you do like really heal from it and shit. Look, who's that guy that we used to know that he started doing jujitsu? He lost like 300 pounds or some shit.
Manny.
Manny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got all cut up.
Yeah. He thought he needed a stand up, and then he realized once he started doing jujitsu,
He can do it with his
oh
kids.
no, I just need to stop being an idiot.
He can do it with his kids too.
Actually, yeah, I guess he wasn't an idiot. He was just like, he just was lost. He didn't know what the fuck to do.
Oh man, I felt so bad.
So-
He told me, he goes, dude, and 6 months before that, you told me I had 6 months left in stand up, and I was just like, dude, I was joking on stage. I didn't mean it.
Damn, dude. You
How
called
long
it.
did he do stand up for?
6 more months.
It's
No, but
called
how long did he do it for?
Inception.
I think like 2 or 3 years.
And then quit cold?
Yeah, he started doing jiu-jitsu and was happy.
I think he told him that because he started doing this joke. Hey, fellas, does size matter?
No,
And
he
then
made my
Governor
comedy
did
frequencies.
the
I
opposite.
appreciate
They're
it.
like, yo, I gotta get this guy out of here.
Governor was all jujitsu and then started doing comedy and went fucking hardcore comedy.
Yeah, he got like 12.4 million on that last Instagram reel. Did you see it? He's with his baby,
Justin
and then it
Governor.
goes the first time
I don't know if I follow him.
He goes, the first time I get to be alone with my son, and it says September 2001, and then it shows the towers falling, and then it shows him and his baby, and they're just smiling both. 12.4 million views. We're watching a documentary together.
Crazy what gets that many views.
It was funny.
That's pretty funny.
Fucking hilarious. When those planes hit those buildings, dude, it's fucking.
I don't think that was the funny part.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, but it was also the
I mean,
face his son made.
Jesus Christ, tragedy plus time, bro. Like, come on, dude.
Stupid. That's what the former head of the FBI said when he put 8647, and it was in shells, and he took a picture and he put it on Instagram.
What's
And
8647 mean?
He was his thing was it's
Get rid of
8,000.
46 president.
Yeah, 86 president.
Oh.
Yeah,
President
that-
47. Oh,
that's
yeah.
what he. And I gotta bleep that.
Wait, what now? I didn't even understand what y'all said.
The former head of the FBI put a picture on Instagram of these seashells on a beach, and it spelled out 8647. So people were like, he's calling for the assassination of the president.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then they're like, he goes, no, that's 8,647 days since 9/11 happened. So I'm just saying, remember it. That's what I'm saying. I was just like, damn, you waited till that amount of days to say that.
I know, so he'd have an alibi.
His commitment is not to be taken lightly.
Yeah, and so yeah, people
The
started.
guy's determined to make a statement.
He did, and the Secret Service questioned him and stuff, and he's just like, I'm just
Damn, where'd you hear this?
I'm just an old grandpa. Oh, it's all Twitter.
And who is it who
okay.
did this?
The former head of the FBI.
Tim Duncan. All right.
The former head of the FBI.
Yeah, I'll show you the picture.
Gary Busey.
And did he get fired by Scrump?
No, he was gone before that, I think.
Former.
Yeah.
I know, but he could have got fired by Scrump, and that's why he's former.
No, he gave head to the FBI.
Oh,
Shoot.
And that's
oh,
when
he was Cassie's friend.
Maron.
He was at the Diddy party.
That's how he got good favor.
His name is James Comey. Oh, this guy, the one that was at the trial.
James told me.
Yeah. And
Yeah, he did get fired by Trump.
Yeah.
and this was what he put on Instagram. It's the seashells on
Well,
the
he is
seashore.
calling for him.
Dude, there's a human
Scrump.
head in between.
But then he said, and then he put on here from Tuesday, September 11th till Thursday, May 15th. It's been 80. So he's saying like, yo, it's because of this. I'm not saying 86-47. I'm saying 86-47.
But if it happened to 86-47,
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I can't help any of that.
If someone misread
Not
that,
even
it's
Hey,
not
well,
my
I don't
fault.
know whether the number means to you. But
I'm an artist.
The same to someone else, bro.
I'm an
I'm an
artist, for
artist.
God's sakes, dude.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
art, bro.
It was like Napster.
Did you see this one? Trump.
Yeah, I saw it.
I'll shove it up their ass.
Yeah.
Who?
Trump.
So what?
Watch.
Damn, you know how many people are being
gonna
named
mention
Trump?
it
All right.
Because, you know, a little bit that's the way life is. And then they rigged the election. And then I said, you know what I'll do? I'll run again and I'll shove it up their ass.
Hey, he already won. Come on. What are you doing? He already won. That's
Is
from
that for real? Or is that AI?
that's an old clip.
He's at a dinner at the White House. I'll shove it up their ass. That's fucking insane.
That's ballsy. Come on.
I'm the villain.
People
Do
don't
you
realize
think
he's
that
from a
makes-
different
I mean-
generation. He's 80 years old, for
You
God's
think
sakes.
that when he does that, people cheer for that because he's an old man, crazy, and that's what we need?
No,
Is
they
that what you
hate,
think people think?
they hate the deep state
I
that
think
much.
he has
and
the
he's-
charm of Ozzy Osbourne.
So a lot of MAGA people believe that
Jared.
he is taking down the deep state and all the pedophiles and everything, and that's why they're backing him up so hard. So when he says stuff like that, shove it up their ass, they're like, yeah, shove it up their ass. They're all part of this cabal, this New World Order shit, and I believe Trump is going to take them all down. That's where they're coming from.
So that's why they're all backing him like that?
Yeah, that hardcore.
I just thought he had good music.
Port.
Yeah.
As soon as I heard Many Men, I was like, I'm sold.
But he never played that. That was all, that was fake.
No, they asked 50. If my sources revealed
50 did play it with Trump behind him on the big screen. That did
50
happen.
back
We're all
Trump?
gonna be
Yeah.
listening.
He does?
We're all gonna be listening to different versions of what happened.
I know, and still
Like-
testifying for it that it was totally different, dude.
There was a few people that of course Kid Rock, Snoop started saying nicer things about him. Mike Tyson backed him up.
Backed up who?
Trump
About what?
about he goes about for president. He goes,
Yeah.
when I went to prison, he was the only one that called me, and he was just like, how
well,
you
because
doing?
he was a grapist.
what?
They're both grapers.
I don't even think he did it though.
Who?
What was that movie called where it's
Jody
Wesley
Gilbert
Snipes boxes the guy who's supposed to be like Mike Tyson?
Oh, Undisputed.
That's what it was. And he's like building.
It was Vin Rames, I think, right?
That wasn't Vin Rames. It was.
Yeah,
Was it?
Yeah, Vin Rames versus Wesley Snipes.
And he was supposed to be like Mike
Bing
Tyson,
Rames?
right?
Bing.
Bing.
Hmm.
Bing, bing, bing.
Bing Rames. Ooh. That was a
Dude,
fucking scene.
I got headphones on. Come
My
on.
bad, dude. That was a scene that I saw. I was like, oh.
What, Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, I saw it on TBS first, so they don't show that. And then I
Yeah.
saw the movie, and
They
I
don't
was
show.
like,
They showed.
oh.
They showed on TV.
Yeah, I didn't start seeing that part till recently. I guess
Yeah.
I'd always seen it on TV.
Yeah,
and
TNT or some shit.
I didn't
or
realize
TBS.
how horrendous that was.
Are this like cable channels like that?
What?
I haven't had cable in so long.
Yeah.
apps
I think
now.
everybody just
No.
does apps now.
No, there's channels on like
Is there
Samsung.
still TBS?
Like
and-
Samsung TV, they just
TNT?
show like the
Yeah.
whole channel is
Just
just one
TNT.
show. And it'll be like
oh,
repo.
Samsung, dude, Samsung TV is the best, bro.
Yeah, the whole fucking thing is all just repo.
My Little
back to
Pony
back.
24/7. I
Yep.
love it, dude.
Yep.
I have all that on here.
Oh yeah.
Talking to Mike.
I have all that on here.
Thank you.
Thank you. So I can. You're trying to get me busted.
Damn. If
No,
if
you
you were
said
that
it.
flexible, like, would you do it?
Do what?
Get up in your own asshole.
Like you
Not in my asshole?
28 years later, huh?
Do you watch all those things where people are coming out of bars and those guys are out there asking girls questions?
Yeah, yeah.
And some girl's like, yeah, my boyfriend could suck his own dick.
Oh my god.
and something like that. And
Really?
Yeah, there's a comic. She has a joke about that, and she says her ex fiance could suck his own dick. And I asked her, I was just like, was he that flexible, or is that big
that
of a
was
dick?
that girl.
And then
That girl that
and then she was just
I
like
did
a
the
little.
show at Tandem with.
She goes, a little bit of both. And I was just like, all right.
She was funny, right?
Yeah.
That was a good show.
Yeah, that
You guys did Tandem this week?
I don't think I got paid.
Damn.
I don't remember. I just had a good.
Not because he did try to
showing.
pay me, but he tried to send me Venmo and it wouldn't go through. And I don't know if he cashed. I don't know if I got it or not.
That was a good show, though, man. I was on it. Edward was
It made me close it out.
after. Yeah, it was me, then somebody, and then you, right?
I don't even.
The guy that went up
remember. It was
before me
18 people
fucking
on the-
murdered. I was like, oh my god.
It was
Before
like
you?
16 people on the show.
The guy before you?
Yeah, he fucking killed it, dude.
Who was it?
I started following him. I forgot his name. Man, he's
Did he follow
fucking-
you back?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Who was it?
I mean, I think he did. I don't remember. Jared something.
You don't-
remember that guy?
That skinny white guy?
Yeah.
From Subway?
Dude, he murdered 3 people
Just
in the parking.
destroyed. Hey, come on. He was good, man. It was real good. I saw sweating bricks, and then I just pulled it out of my ass.
Out of your ass?
But yeah, man, I had such a good set. You should have seen it, dude. I did though.
I know. Why
It
do you
was
say
all
it
new
like
material,
that?
huh?
Why
Because I wish you guys were there.
I know, right before me, dude. I told him not to do that shit.
Fuck,
Wait, I thought you were supposed to be at Upstage.
I had to. No, this was like 2 weeks ago, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, Tandem.
Or last
Tandem.
week. I don't know.
Wonder if
It
you
was
can
that
hire,
last Saturday of Fiesta.
That's right.
Can you hire somebody to just do the promo of a show for you?
What do you mean, dude?
Are there like
Yeah.
medium to low organizations instead of like these high level advertisers?
No, you have to go high level now.
You're talking about like, you can do
I guess
Facebook.
Facebook, right?
Yeah, you do
That would be
Facebook
like
ads.
low to medium.
What
Yeah.
what
Like, it
audience
just
do you
depends
want?
on how much money you put behind it.
Well, you
Well,
can just
yeah.
put it on
The
every
Instagram
platform there
audience.
is out there.
Yeah.
But Facebook ads are a lot cheaper now because less people are on Facebook.
But I mean, if you put it on Patreon,
And Facebook is where the people have money.
Facebook, Instagram,
a lot of boomers.
Twitter.
Nah, come on, dude.
There's other shit, right? Bumble and
Boomers have money. They buy
Grindr.
shit.
Grindr and Finder,
Huh?
I said
Tinder.
boomers have money. They buy shit. So if you put stuff like on TikTok and advertise it, they don't buy as much as if you did it on Facebook because they hate Facebook. Older generation, they have money.
Boomers have money.
No. Boomers took my virginity. I'm not.
Oh god damn it, dude. That's so heinous.
You're Gen X, right, Edward?
Yeah, I guess so.
Have you been seeing on Instagram or TikTok? I think it was a while back. It was like Gen X rise, and it was all these Gen Xers with an X on their face, and they're like trying to be triumphant in their house.
What kind of dirty movie was this?
It wasn't a dirty movie. It was
What do you mean
people on-
triumphant in their house?
So they would wear like this filter that puts a red X on their face
Yeah.
for Gen X.
For what?
And it was a motivational speech in the Instagram video saying Gen X, we rise now
And to do what?
to take over whatever. It's our turn to
No, I don't
run
do
shit.
shit.
started tapping axes
at the age
over
where
their
we're all
heads.
retiring.
Cobra, nobody.
I'm at the age where I wish I could retire. I don't want to start some new fucking venture of saving the
fuck
world.
no.
But if
Oh,
you've
yeah.
never done anything, don't you want to save the world now?
Fuck.
It's like time
What's
to.
the name of the villain though?
Isn't it time to step up and think about the world?
How come y'all don't recycle?
Because
Trash
there's
can?
no such thing as recycling anymore. It's a scam now.
It is a scam.
Yeah,
Throw
yeah,
it all
but-
in the
Like
fucking
China
thing.
stopped taking our garbage like a long time ago.
It's all in, it's all in the
It's all
ocean.
going to a dumpster now in an ocean.
I mean, I
Besides
don't pay
the
any
tax-
Which is
extra.
crazy, right? Because I would
What
imagine the
Tony
majority of
Hinchcliffe
us
was
are not
talking
living
about.
by the sea. Yet, how does trash end up in the sea? It's all the shoreline people. There should be a shoreline tax for
They
all
don't-
those fucking idiots.
What do you-
Trump cut all those jobs, dude. People don't. They don't have.
What do you mean by shoreline people?
Like Mexicans.
Everybody that has a city that's next to the water,
Okay.
to the ocean, and you're
Dumping.
the ones dumping all
It
that
sounds like a slur though. Those fucking shoreline people.
shoreline.
Yeah,
but who could it
people from
mean?
Louisiana.
I don't know. When you
dirty
said that, I
shoreline.
wasn't thinking America. I thought you were talking about like other countries. I was like, all right, shoreline
I
people.
guess the ties.
We all need to be like Japan and have clean everything and and have little koi fish swimming in our.
Have you seen that picture of that lady that catches a fly ball by that famous Japanese guy? And then it's in
Sakamoto?
Japan, and everybody wants to see it, and she lets it, and it goes through the whole stadium, and it comes back to her eventually.
That's a lie.
Because in
respect.
Japan, people are not dirty Mexicans.
Man, dude.
No, but by the time it got back, it had been counterfeited like fucking 100 times, dude. Went through there. There's a bunch of fake balls that just went through the fucking crowd. Yeah, they didn't. That's fake, bro. Can you imagine how quick that ball would be gone?
Well, it's a much
Right here, right here, at Wolf Stadium.
It's a much more mature culture. Well, other than the thousands of years of being there, but also because they're older. You know what I mean? The Japanese people.
No, it's
are.
because of Godzilla.
It could.
Godzilla will come to them and kill them in their sleep.
It's a older
Monster.
No, society.
They
Monster
need people
Island.
to breathe
They have
over
Monster
there, right?
Island, dude.
Yeah,
It's
they're
an
the people,
older culture.
Yeah, well, not older culture. I'm saying
Vulture?
the people within the society are the average age is older. So that could be another big.
They live
part.
to be 135 years old.
Well, they all eat
Dude, they're like sea
sushi,
turtles. Yeah.
Rice, rice and sea turtles.
rice, sea turtle.
Yeah.
It's that shark
Big
fin soup.
Galapagos.
Rice
motherfucker.
never fucking dies and never
200
do sea
years.
turtles, dude. Sea turtles live to be a fucking 300 years old, dude.
Yeah, the big ones.
Not even the small ones.
Really?
The enormos. No, those are the
I'm
ones.
not around for 300 years to find out.
Looks like a lizard.
Did you see that thing I sent you about why this guy says Mexicans are?
I did watch that.
Genetically better for boxing.
Yeah,
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 I saw
see
that.
one.
basically,
Because they're greasier?
can take a punch. Is basically what he was saying. Y'all could take a punch.
we
Is it
we
tougher?
don't have as much Alzheimer's as like as other folks.
Yeah, and so you can get
So you
hit in
can-
the head more.
That's what I thought it was kind of a punchline. It's like, so they can take a beating.
Yeah,
You don't have like a frontal sinus. It's just a thick bone right here. There's no sinus up here in your forehead. It's just thick ass bone. Neanderthal bone.
No, well, who was that? That pro,
Exobone.
that pro UFC dude? And they said his fucking skull and everything was thicker than the average person.
Oh yeah. The
from
Cuban guy.
Cuba.
Yeah.
That big old black dude from Cuba, though, right? Big old dude.
With no neck.
And yeah,
So-
they probably had necrophilia.
Soldier of God. That was his nickname.
Yeah, fucking.
Diego Nightmare Sanchez?
Put on
Him,
UFC,
if
UFC Soldier of God.
when they say that 10 men versus one gorilla.
Yoel Romero.
Yeah, Yoel Romero. What if it was 10 dudes like that? What if it was 10 Yoel?
No, the gorilla still wins.
I mean, 100 Yoel Romeros against one gorilla.
Like
not
the
if one of them got to poke his eye out or gouge his eye out. And then after that, all you have to do is
Like 10 dudes 100 dudes that big have got to be able to fucking put up some kind of battle against
some of them would just have to come to terms with the
Yes,
fact
they're
that they're
gonna go.
fodder and they're gonna get
some people are
fucked
gonna during the tiring phase. Some people ain't gonna make it. Yeah,
up. You're gonna get some flesh ripped off of you.
yeah. People are gonna get bit and
What
tossed
rules
around.
are they following though? Because the gorilla's not going to
No,
follow
they're
any
UFC
rules.
rules. You can't no kicking in the nuts. No, no
The
eye
gorilla's
poking.
going to try to.
No eye poking and no kicking in the nuts. And
No,
you can't
full
punch
on
in the
nature,
back,
bro.
You can't punch in
The
the back
first thing
of the head.
chimps do is go for
Bite.
your nuts.
He's gonna.
Well, that'll take that away
Your
from
eyes.
them.
He just ripped 100 dudes' dicks off. All, wow, to all of them.
They went, but they're all dickless.
And then,
Who really won?
He died from exhaustion from ripping too many dicks.
and then he has to go bite the face one at a time after. Yeah, that's the other thing. He's gonna use people as weapons. He's gonna pick somebody up from the leg and swing him around, hitting the other men. Who's gonna
No, I
knock
don't
them
think-
out.
Dude, they're going to swarm, dog.
He would waste too much energy. It's not efficient enough.
Have you ever beat off 100 dudes?
I saw that one.
You had to
That's
finish-
what the gorilla's gonna say at a bar one
Oh,
day.
my God.
You ever beat off 100 dudes?
Yeah, what?
Josh is like, actually, I have.
That's the gorilla that beat up 100 dudes.
The question is, could you beat
Is
up?
the gorilla and Josh at a bar and Josh leans over? You ever beat off 100 dudes?
It's not you ever, but could you? Not you ever.
Could you beat off 100 dudes?
Could you?
And how would you
And
do
if
it?
you could, what's your price?
What's your technique?
Come on, gorilla hands.
Yeah, the guy on Instagram tells him, just like, you got 2 beaters right there, 2 man beaters right there, and he's like, yeah, and he's looking at his hands.
Oh god.
He doesn't get the joke. He's like, all right, maybe like 10 dudes. Wait, one at a time? I can only do it one at a time.
Isn't it weird that we all do that? Isn't that crazy?
What, beat up gorillas?
Like there could be like a serious meeting I'm at, and in my head I'm like, everybody here masturbates. It's crazy.
Not everybody.
You ever imagine like the female bosses flicking their bean? Is that what
It
you're
always
saying?
catches me like, yeah, of course they do. What the
Hey,
fuck?
you bean flicker.
What are we all churchgoers? Come on.
You
We're all sponsored by Campbell's Beans.
And they're like, we need to
Shower
get
head
these
up your
numbers down because we're having too many resources wasted. I'm in my head. I'm like, fucking masturbate's probably the hardest over here. This guy does all. He's stressed out.
I don't know, but if I see him like morbidly obese, where it's just like you're not gonna reach it.
That's all they do. Someone that's fucking just obese.
you just rock back and forth and
Yeah.
your own.
Oh,
Like a bear rubbing
Disgustingness.
themselves on the wall. Yeah, they
No, but because a big old beast motherfucker isn't gonna go get panocha somewhere, so they're gonna have to beat off. That's all they're gonna do is get mano a mano.
My God, that'll be it.
I thought it was.
Elvira,
I thought it was.
you want Elvira?
I meant like morbid, like big, like Gilbert eats grapes, like mom.
that's
did.
Gilbert eats grapes.
Well, like, dude,
Gilbert
so they're not
Grape.
even
What's eating
leaving the
Gilbert
house.
Grape?
That's different.
Gilbert eats grapes.
You know,
that
Gilbert
dude
eats
was
grapes.
big, dude. He didn't get skinny. He ate all them grapes, and he still got big.
That's such a
Jerked
good
off.
movie too.
I know.
I killed him, Gilbert. I killed him.
Eating Gilbert's grapes.
Would you eat Gilbert's grapes, dude?
No.
What if
Wait,
it was-
it's Johnny Depp, so maybe.
That's Johnny Depp's new book. Hey, who shit in my bed?
it was.
By Johnny Depp.
It was. What's her name? Fucking Stinkfist.
I'm writing these down. These are gold.
What's that girl? Stinkfist. What's that girl?
Stinkfist.
His chick.
What?
The girl that he was fucking with.
I forgot
Amanda
her name.
Turd.
Might have heard.
Oh, Amanda Heard, yeah.
Yeah. She fucking
Heather
stinkfisted him.
Graham.
Dude. That's embarrassing. She shit.
That's
on his
Elon's baby mama.
bed. That's what
Heather
they're saying.
Graham does not have Elon's baby.
No.
Amber Heard.
Amber Heard.
Is it really like? Is it confirmed or that's just rumors?
This is what
No.
these white guys.
Oh, we got it.
Is that true? That's 100% true.
If
for
you
real?
think if
Like,
you're like-
That's for 100%. She admitted it. She
Yeah,
said,
that
I
was-
only shit this bed because you hit me the other night.
in a Tesla. And I always wanted a Tesla,
Damn, you
Johnny
got.
Depp was a fucking
think-
villain
I
in
think-
that trial.
I
dude.
think
Oh my
you-
God.
but he won.
I think you really have to ignore a woman for her to shit in your bed. Like, just I'm gonna play the quiet game, and it's just like that's something. It's like
That's
I'm
the
gonna
only way she's
make
gonna
him
get your
say
attention?
something. Yeah.
Was she already a mom when she got with
No, that was just
with
after the trial.
that?
Oh no, I don't think. No, this was after the
When
trial.
she shit his bed, was he a mom? Was she a
Elon,
mom?
Elon is there, and her have.
Elon got her pregnant after the trial?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he heard about that. He was like, yo, give me some.
Yeah, that
Yeah, give me some
Crazy.
She shit in his Tesla.
After the
Joan
first
Joan?
trial in England or somewhere. Because in England, Johnny Depp lost. My sources revealed to me that in England, Johnny Depp lost.
Yeah, but you could shit in someone's bed in England.
Yep.
It's not a crime.
2016 and 2018 they were on and off again. So I guess it was before.
I mean, that dude is fucking weird, dude. Like, what did they talk about?
He's probably like lived 1,000 lives, man. He's just bored.
What does that mean?
He's just been rich
No,
for
I
so
mean,
he's not
long.
weird.
No, he just wants to have
Reinvented
a bunch.
himself.
He wants to have a
He's been
bunch of
pirate,
kids.
You know, he's been
It doesn't matter. I mean, he could just have them. It doesn't matter. I mean, he's.
July of
I talked to
21.
him. He said he's
That's
a
when they.
pervert.
That's when they had the kid.
Would you hang out with Elon Musk?
Yeah, I would for sure.
Hey,
I'd ask him
Elon, what's
questions
up,
and
bro?
shit.
Hey,
I'm
what
like,
you doing?
Yo, who did your plugs, dog?
You'd be like, hey, man, I'm gonna go pick you up. You want to
He
go to?
just-
You want to go to
she
Five
just-
Guys, or what do you want to do?
He just has to ask her, do you want to see my woolly mammoth collection?
Wow, yeah, right.
Yeah, you want to see
Or
what
Would
the
you have a
Ferrari
Ferrari
collection.
collection? I would have a tiger probably if I was stupid,
Yeah.
annoyingly.
No,
rich.
he would say, "Hey, you want to see something that nobody in the world knows exists?"
Hey, and show
You'd
you
say
his
something like
butthole.
that.
It's an alien. Everybody thinks I'm a robot. I'm not.
No, I do have a
Look,
butthole.
look inside me. See, not
Yeah.
a robot.
You see wires sticking out.
Apparently, they didn't have sex. He just had a robot take it over to her.
Yeah.
Also, it's
Hand
like,
her
hey,
jizz.
you want to be set up for life? I'm not trying to marry you. Just have my baby, and I'll make sure you're taken care of
Would you have his baby?
forever.
Would you have his baby?
No, I but only because I physically can't.
What if he's
If you were a chick,
He's
though.
figured out. Elon's figured out how to do the cyber link, but it was with the baby. It was called fetal link, and he wanted you to have his baby, would you have his baby?
How much money am I?
He was-
getting?
Well, I don't know, but you'd be set for life, like them. I don't know. He didn't tell them amount. They're just set
Would
for
you
life.
wait for him? Like, what if he was like, hey,
Hold on, is
I
he a
only-
chick or are you doing some weird shit?
No,
a
it's
chick.
just like he is.
No, he's a
it's just
chick.
like he is. But
Oh,
they
so
did-
this is like Arnold
they did Hoto link.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Yes, they did some Hoto link on him. And
And
he just-
I'm not gay. I didn't have sex with him.
well, you might have to have sex with him, but
No, not if I have to have sex with him.
Hoto
no.
link is in there, but you might have to do it once just to
No, I don't want to do it once. It's IVF.
consummate the
That's
Hoto
it.
link, and
No.
then fucking he has to put it in penally. through
No,
your-
he jacks
into
off
your
in a
anal,
cup, and then we
and then
pick
sticks in your culo.
the
What are we
best
talking
sperm.
about, guys? Come on, man.
That's the
what
other
kind
thing.
of contest is this?
Are they cutting it out of me,
Stop.
or am I gonna have to shit it out? Because I can't shit it out. I can't ruin
No,
my
they're
asshole.
cutting
What if
it
he
out
tells
of
you, I don't want to have a kid yet, I just want to fuck at the ass? Would you
No.
let him do it for a while?
No.
What if?
But
it-
you would just carry it, right?
What if it was just
if I'm
Surgically
set for
implanted,
life?
surgically removed.
you would
Yeah.
carry Elon Musk fucking
If I'm set
Kid.
for life, yeah.
just that's it.
Josh,
you
you're a
cheap
baby handler,
whore.
dude.
You're a fucking whore. You're
I didn't have sex with him.
but you
I just got impregnated by him.
If I
No. You had your legs
You
up.
carried his baby. You didn't get impregnated.
Oh yeah, there you go.
No, he got impregnated by something. A test tube is still.
He used his
impregnated.
jizz to.
It wasn't his
Ah,
egg.
what's the ingredients too?
He put his jizz in Josh.
He basically would have to get some kind of bag that's artificial put in
Oh,
him.
Josh.
So technically, yeah. So technically, he wouldn't be getting
So
pregnant by him.
it'd be
Yeah.
a womb.
He would just be carrying a life inside of his body.
Wait,
But his jizz would be inside.
am I part of? Is it also part of my?
Not anymore. It would be something else at that point.
Was it part of my DNA too, or just his DNA and I'm carrying it?
Ew.
Actually, I don't know. I mean, would your blood circulate through him? If they
that
put
sounds-
a artificial thing?
Yeah.
You'd have to, right? Because you would have to be attached to him.
Yeah, it wouldn't be.
And I want-
Nutrition? Yeah.
And I have to have the best doctors. Give me the best diet.
No. Because they can put her seed in your sperm.
And every once in a while, he shows up for a blowjob.
No, that's what the sexual part I'm not doing.
No, but it's fucking you're the baby mama.
Nobody's
You have motherly
I'm
duties.
the baby daddy.
Hey,
Still.
bitch, shut up! You got.
I'm still the baby daddy. Literally, the baby's daddy.
Oh,
and
she's getting kicked out. She's in the front row standing up.
Oh yeah,
She's
that's
getting
like,
kicked
that'd be
out.
like you, Josh.
That's a faux pas right there. You
And
don't
if
stand
Elon
up
Musk
in
had the
front
ball, that would be you right there yelling.
get me pregnant.
row. You never stand
Take
up
care
in
of me
front
for
row.
life.
Who's from Minnesota or OKC?
Man.
So let's say SJQ. Let's just get
Watch, I
son,
bet you it's like Sabrina.
That guy right
Carpenter or
there.
something.
what's his name? Gilgis Alexander.
Gilgamesh.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's good too. I forgot his name. Tall guy.
SGA. That's what they call him.
Take that.
Yeah, they're gonna
What
lose.
kind of shoes you want, dog?
Minnesota.
Man, make them yellow. dog.
Minnesota.
Who are you going for? Who's gonna win it all this year?
Yeah, I
I'm
don't.
going for Minnesota. It's time to take a break to bring it back home to the boys.
Looks like Oklahoma's gonna win it all, dude. They're
Yeah.
looking good.
Well, this isn't just game one, man. Mm-hmm. It's all right, man.
Yeah,
But they've been looking good though every
whole time.
series.
Game 7 of the championship.
Then
Western
and in the
Conference
East,
Final.
what?
I haven't watched any.
New York
playoffs.
and Indiana.
No, Dude, you got to take a break from politics, man. You got to watch some sports, dog.
No, I've been watching
Even girl sports, dog.
Mobland.
Dude.
Have you seen that?
I saw an episode. I just flipping channels. I caught a part of an episode.
Yeah,
And I didn't know what it was
Yeah.
because it didn't say the name on this app. But it was Mobland. I think. Is it
Yeah,
good?
yeah, I like it. I like the first episode, and then it was like 2 or 3
What is it on?
episodes. Paramount, I think.
Max? HBO
or
Max?
maybe Max. Paramount or Max.
Too many different English accents for me, dude.
Oh, we had to put subtitles on for some because some people I didn't
just
understand.
couldn't do it, man. I got
There's
through the
that dude
fucking
from The
Peaky
Revenant in
Blinders.
there, right?
That's it.
Yeah,
What's his name?
Venom.
Huh?
Venom.
Yeah. What's his name?
Venom.
Tom Hardy.
There you go.
Tom Hardy, dude. Fucking what the?
It's Venom.
See, dude, if this was prison, I would have stabbed you. On the second Venom, I would have been like, "Hey, bro, we would have had a meeting right when he said the second Venom. Dude, just had a quick meeting, bro.
I was getting upset too, bro.
It was going down right there.
Hey,
They
he
would've been
fucking
like,
knows Tom Hardy,
they
bro.
would've said,
Con todo respeto. y-
Hey, con todo- Macear, güey.
The way I know is because you turned your back to me. I'm like,
I hate him
Pero
when
malito.
Hate him when I was still Venom. I was still
and then he throws me over the couch, and I'm just
Malito,
all,
He would look like fucking
Falling.
American Me.
That's so bad, man. Fuck.
So schleck.
Josh, you got a lot of heart, Esther.
That's so
Thrown him
bad.
over the fucking top rail.
They just keep doing it
We
the
would
whole
just tell
time.
Josh, your uncle didn't pay up.
You got a lot of heart, son.
Hey, Ruka. You got a lot of heart, Ruka.
Look at me when you talk to me.
You're a high note with a lot of heart.
Dude.
That one I've
Fuck
been,
me like a man.
I've been,
That shit broke my heart.
oh,
Shit broke my heart.
Broke my heart. She was still so upset about it. I couldn't say that to the end of that. You're already going to jail, dog. Leave me alone.
Oh my god,
So brutal, dude.
that was terrible.
Fuck me like a man.
oof.
Please. So fucked up.
He doesn't even look like he's the type of guy that.
Oh my god, dude. Ew.
If you went to jail, would you join the gang? If you went to prison?
I'd try not to.
I mean, I would
Try
have
not
to.
to.
I would. I'd just be like, hey, I don't speak Spanish, but point, and I'll just go do it, dude.
I would go for the top school, AB or nothing.
Well, how much time? How much time do you think it would take for you to join a gang? Like 5 years?
Until the Aryan Brotherhood thought that I was good to go.
Speaking the proper English enough.
To the Aryan Brotherhood.
They start
became
calling you. They
racist,
start calling you
progressive.
Wood.
Yeah, until they start calling me Wood. That's when
I
I
remember this dude. This dude in there. He had
throw up a flag. See
this
if
dude
friends
had
sees it.
Pecker Wood right here. He had Pecker Wood, and I used to tell him, "How can we put woodpecker on you?" And he'd get all mad, dude. And I didn't really snap till like later on, later on at house. When I started seeing documentaries on YouTube and shit. When I got
How
out,
close you came to death?
yeah, then some people get really upset about that. But
I think it would depend on what prison you go to.
look, that's a new Nobody movie. Have you seen the first one?
Yeah, so it was pretty good.
No,
You haven't seen it, Josh? It's good.
no.
He plays a good villain, man.
He does. He plays pretty.
I thought he was a good guy in that.
Better Call
He
Saul,
is a good
man.
guy.
It's pretty good.
He is a good guy. But people that when you go to prison say that you have to join a gang when you go to prison.
Yeah.
You don't.
No, you don't.
You just have to be down with your race.
Josh has been like.
That's
so many
different
times.
though.
Josh ain't gonna do either one.
That's
Josh
what.
Josh has been interrogated by the FBI so many times. Hey, you just got to be down with your race.
That's what my father-in-law told me. I go. You
Jesus.
I go. You didn't join a gang. He's like, no, but I was like,
How does Marissa's dad know that?
he went to prison for 6 years.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
What did he go to prison for? Let's talk about Marissa's dad, your
Great.
wife's dad, for a while.
I don't know. He went to prison
What,
for
dude?
something. It was non-violent, but he went to prison.
Back in the days,
What did you
yeah,
say?
when
Like-
she was little,
Damn.
like when, like in the.
like in
Risking
the
your life.
early 2000s.
Oh, so he went after me.
Yeah, he went early 2000s for like 6 years, and then
Oh, nice, dude. I think I could kick it with that dude.
He got out and Josh was like with Marissa already, right? Or
No.
something. And he said, I'll go back or something.
no, he got out and got into bodybuilding.
Oh, he's gonna fuck you up.
My kids were asking me, they were like, what was it like the first time you met Grandpa? And I was telling them just like, I took your mom out for her 22nd birthday, and I brought her back home, and your grandfather opened the door in the littlest, tiniest shorts, just swole because he had a competition in a week.
Oh, shit.
And then she asked, she's like, well, can Josh stay here? And he didn't even look at her. He just stared at me. He was like, no. And I was like, no, I got a ride. I'm good. I got to stay
Did you tell your
here.
kids
And
all
then
the
he
juicy
took off his
details?
pants.
And then
I had a smaller pair.
all my kids laughed. And then my father-in-law just goes, and now you have a daughter. And I was like, what the fuck, man? Why
And
do you
then
just...
you told him, don't put that on me, like Ricky
No,
Bobby.
he already put a curse on me already.
Is he cool
Damn.
or is he a
He
dick?
he's cool, but he put a curse on me because when he found out that I was living with my wife before we married, he goes, one day you'll have a daughter, and I hope you feel what I feel today. And I was like,
Well, he felt like a girl when he got
He
raped.
cursed a daughter
Did
on
he
you?
get raped?
All right.
no, just saying like you're living with my daughter, you're not married yet. You know what I mean?
Doesn't he white come like that?
Uh-huh.
Why don't
He's
you
like,
tell him, what's up, Wood?
Rick.
From Laredo though. Like so he has a
That mad at Conan.
he said that he went to prison and then some black dude came up to him and was like, what's up, white boy? And he started talking Spanish to his friend, like, who the fuck is this dude? And the guy was like, oh, all right, well, oh, my bad. I didn't know you were with them.
With them. There's a lot of white
Great,
looking Mexicans.
great try,
in
white
there,
guy. Yeah.
too. There's a lot of them.
Do they got to do more to prove themselves?
Yeah, they do.
No,
You just got to speak Spanish.
No,
They,
you know
they
what
gotta
though?
stab the chef.
Some the real like white ones, they'll get all tatted up, all crazy, and speak all crazy Spanish. And be, yeah, and some of them
You got to prove it yourself. Or they figure that.
You know, they just choose to go that route because someone told them.
Do you have to get tattoos?
Hell, I didn't get not one in there. Like my friend of mine, I'm not gonna say any names, but a friend of mine, he went and one of our other friends had told him, you don't ever tell anyone how much time you've got. Because then they'll keep if they know you only have a little time, they'll try to keep you there longer. So my friend only had like a 3 or 4 year sentence. So when they asked him how much time he had, he made up some big old story and said he had 10 years and all this shit. And then they found out, then they pull your paperwork, dude.
How do other inmates get to pull your paperwork?
Because there's someone that works in the fucking office somewhere that they know that they go, hey, get this dude's file.
Gotcha.
Go look at it. And another inmate that works in that office fucking goes and looks in there and says, nah, bro, that dude's here for this and that, you know? And he has it all.
So it's worse to lie.
Yes, well, they're gonna find out, and then they're like, and then they found out, and then they were like, my other homeboy was there with him, and they were like telling him, hey, dude, like, why is your homeboy fucking lying, dude? He's like, I don't know, dude. Like I don't know why he did that, dude. And then next thing you know, he started off on a bad step, and dudes didn't like him, they didn't trust him, and then he got into a fight with his joto.
With his or with a?
No, with a joto, with this black joto over a mattress. That this black dude went and told him that he had extra mattresses and all this shit, dude. And anyway, and then it got worse and shit because he almost lost. And I mean, you know, just and just stupid shit. But and it was because someone told him something, and he believed like that whole. Right when you walk in, you punch the biggest motherfucker in the mouth, and you show them. And you're like, yeah, that's a fucking great move, because then when they beat the fuck out of you and you fucking go into a coma, maybe you can sleep your whole time off, and by the time you're coming out of your coma, you're 10 years.
Nice, you know, when you wake up. What? Oh,
I did 10. I did 10 years, dude.
3 years left.
What if you just get like you become a Bible thumper, like just real religious? Is that worse?
Then everyone's watching you, bro.
Oh, to see if you fuck up.
Like, yeah, like let me look like Raul.
If you're for real?
Like, yeah, like if you're for real.
But if you're for real,
but if you, this is how you find, like, if you're all right, and then they're watching you, and then here comes the one sexy fucking guard lady that works there, and you go run to your bunk and jack off on her. Boom. Fuck you.
He's
you
fake,
fake
yeah.
motherfucker.
Damn,
But
But they will respect you if they see that you are about that lifestyle.
They will respect it, bro. They will.
Yeah.
They usually will. Well,
unless there's some just
I tell you this. I tell you this.
knucklehead.
This is a bad one.
it's got to
too.
be different now, though, right?
Now, this is a bad one, dude. When my buddy, I wasn't there, but my buddy told me, he said that this they were all at Tilford unit, which is a rock and roll unit, a bunch of youngsters too. When there's a bunch of youngsters, there a lot of thought doesn't go into shit. And he said that this dude got there from Vayuco, from
From the valley?
the valley, and he was there for like a day or so and kicked to Vayuco, and then they called Ramadan Muslim services. It was Ramadan, and he went and grabbed his Quran and all this thing, and he took off to Muslim services. And all the Mexicans went, what's up, bro? That's how y'all do it over in fucking Vayuco and all this stuff, dude. And Vayuco, get down, Vayuco, and where's your Quran and all this stuff, and just like over that, dude. And them dudes didn't want to hear it. So when the dude came back, they beat the shit out of him, dude, and made him catch out, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, that's to be expected, right? Did he not see that coming? Or?
They might respect the religion thing, and they might not. But
Well, maybe he had been saying some crazy, goofy shit before.
No, he just got there. And one thing about the Muslims in prison, they're the only religion that's also on a gang file.
Damn.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Muslims are in. If you're a Muslim, you go on a gang file with the Muslims.
And
Muslims is a
do they
gang.
accept anybody, or they're just
Well, I mean, we've been having to take care of ourselves.
I guess if you go and you're all about it, and you go start going and they like, are you like, if you were a Muslim out here and you're Mexican or white or whatever, but you're about, I guess they'd have to.
Yeah.
You know, if you were for real, you'd be for real. I mean, I don't know, but like shit like that, that's ugly, dude.
Who do the Filipinos?
I guess that's what they call a Quran
that's
check.
funny. Did you say that? There was a dude named Jonathan Dye. What's up? Shout out to my boy Jonathan. He was a clickster.
Oh shit.
He was a clickster in there. Remember, he was, hey, Clanner! He'd fucking be yelling across the fucking dorm, what's up, Clanner? And all this shit. Hey, bro, shut the fuck up, dude. Yeah, but he was cool, man. He was a Filipino.
Yeah.
But if you called him Chino, he got pissed.
Oh,
and he would say, ain't no fucking Chino, bro. I ain't no fucking Chino. Them hoes over there, Chinos. At the Thais, the Vietnamese. There's a lot of Vietnamese from Houston.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of the Vietnamese went to Houston. And then they're gangsters, dude. Those Vietnamese gangs in Houston, boy, they ain't playing, bro. All them dudes have life sentences. All them fucking dudes. They all killed someone. They all fucking smoked someone, bro. They're fucking crazy. And they even had a gang called, back then, this was in the 90s that I was in prison. And they had a gang called the Rolling 20s or Rolling 30s. And they were all people that had parole dates from 2030 or later.
Damn.
Oh, they're getting out too.
They're going to get out one day, but they all had to do like 30 years or more, dude, you know? I think it was Rolling 20s because this was in the 90s. And
Did that guy ever get out, the one that snitched on you, or is he back in?
No, he hasn't gotten out yet, dude. I think he made parole on the 99-year sentence, and now he's doing the 10-year sentence for escaping. And the 10-year sentence is day for day.
Oh, that's not bad.
Nah, he'll be out. He'll have like 40 years when he's done.
Damn, I can't even imagine that much time.
40 years?
Yeah, man.
That's 4 decades.
I mean, after 5 years, like the cultures change. There's different music. You know what I mean?
The internet.
Internet came out of nowhere.
Yeah, the internet. You can watch porn whenever you want.
Bro.
That's for the devil now, dude. I look at porn now, and I'm like, man, these people are sinning.
I only watch porn when I'm on the road.
It's every day.
On the porn again.
I go on the road. I go get a coffee. I come back. That's 2 opportunities for
On
porn.
the porn again?
Because you're just in that hotel room and you're like, fuck.
There's nothing to do in
There's 2 beds, and there's 2 beds, and a bunch of towels.
Nothing to do except to play with yourself, huh?
Don't get caught like this guy over here.
Who's this guy?
Yo, remember when you're at the hotel and you're going to jack off and the guy came in your room or his room? You're going to jack off another guy's room is what
Yeah, I
it
would have
was.
jerked off on his bed.
Yeah.
That was crazy, dude.
You gonna jack off in some other dude's room?
They gave me his key to his room. And
He was already
walked-
jacking off in there, so you jacked
No,
him off?
I
You're
didn't-
like, let me jack you off, and then you can jack me off.
put my stuff down. I got on the bed. I'm like, all right, let me just knock
Didn't
this out
notice
real
his
quick.
stuff.
And this old man walked in.
And you were killing it?
And I was like, yo. He was like, what are you doing here? Like, as if I was intruding.
I'm
and
about to
shit.
jack off. What about you? I'm
I was
about
like,
to jack off.
You're in the
Well,
wrong
let's do
room. I was like, you're in the wrong room, man. He was like, no. I was like, you're in the wrong room. He's like, this is my room. I was like, you're in the wrong room, bro. And he was like, my stuff's there. And he had his fucking beat up
Dildos
shoes.
and all these dildos. And he was like, oh.
No, he had a gym bag full of clothes and some dirty. He was like, got divorced. Like, I don't know what the fuck.
Damn, dude.
But I was like, oh, okay. And I scooted down his bed and shit.
You scared the shit
I
out of him.
skeeted down his bed.
I was like,
Didn't
dude,
he almost
they
a
gave
little
me the wrong
Freudian
key.
skeet?
I would have.
slip.
If I were him, I would have asked for another room. I was like, "There's a man laying in my bed."
Yeah.
I don't know what he did in there.
That fucking chick, she didn't even work there.
And so, did you bang that dude or what? He was up there.
We had a fun time.
So we made love.
Same thing happened. Shane Gillis, except he was jacking off when it happened.
And
Oh,
someone
really?
in another.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right?
Well, yeah, I'm sure that happens at least 1 out of 1,000 times.
Yeah.
So they give you the wrong. They gave me when I got to San Antonio. They gave me Matt's room key. Luckily, he wasn't there. And I called Matt. I was like, "We got 1 room." He's like, "No, we got 2 rooms." I was like, "They said there's only 1 room," and they flipped it and they gave me another key. He's like, he calls me back. And he's like, "Actually, there's only 1 room. You wanted to make in this shit, right?" And I was like, "What the fuck?"
So you got to pay for your room?
No. Meaning like you're
So
gonna
you wouldn't beat off in the room.
you're gonna stay in my room for
Oh, wow.
yeah.
I don't know.
Did you try on his robe and everything, too?
It's just his shoes.
Alright.
Real bouncy. I was like, these are nice shoes.
So you're on the road doing shows with them now?
No, just 2. I did 1 in Dallas and I did 1 in
When this weekend?
San Antonio. No, that was what, a month ago?
The
Right.
Improv?
No, at LOL. It was like about a month ago.
The Dallas Improv though?
Oh no, I was gonna say History of Hyenas, the Hyena Comedy Club in Fort Worth.
Hyenas.
Yeah, I've never done Hyenas. Have you done Hyenas?
It's fucking dope,
A couple
dude.
of times.
Is it? I've never.
The Hyenas in Fort Worth. It's a basement. You go down there if it's like 200 people.
And there's
Little
also
box.
Hyenas in Corpus. I mean, in Corpus, in Dallas. No, it's in Fort Worth.
No, I think there's one in Dallas too.
There's one in Fort Worth, Dallas, Plano.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
There's
three?
one in, I think, Oklahoma now.
possibly. I don't know.
Yeah, somewhere.
But I haven't been to the other clubs, but Fort Worth is fucking dope.
I want to say there's the Hyenas in New Mexico. I think in Albuquerque, maybe somewhere over there.
I think you're making it up.
No, he's opening it up.
There's a club in New Braunfels too.
Yeah, what's that? The Tilted Mug or whatever,
Something like that.
right? It's a comedy club.
Tom's Comedy Club or something.
Yeah, and it's like, but it's all showcases, I think.
No, he asked me about you.
What?
Huh?
I know the guy that books it.
Did you ever do trips?
Yeah, I did trips.
I did trips.
That was crazy, man.
That little purple basement, that was fucking dope.
His office was the vault.
I did some good
Yeah.
packed rooms.
I did a bunch of packed. He booked me a lot.
I got up there a few times. I even did his little deck bar on the lake.
I did that one too. And
Me
the
and
boat
Blair
dock,
did that
we
one.
walked on the boat dock was right there. Yeah.
Blair and I did it. And we fucking smashed, bro. It was so dope.
You and Blair smashed after this shit.
Smashed.
Damn, that's
Blair
crazy.
about that, dude. I didn't think Blair would.
Smash papas.
That's crazy.
That was the one I did with Chris. The last time I
What,
did it,
dude?
the last time I did it, I did
up.
it with Chris Fonseca. And remember how Trip didn't have stairs? He had like stairs, but so you couldn't put the wheelchair on there.
Yep.
And so he needed to be lifted up on there.
And y'all didn't?
No, me and the host tried to do it. He's a 200-pound dude. We needed more people than that.
And he's drinking.
And I'm an idiot. And
I think he was sober.
No, he was
Dropped
sober at this point. No, I grabbed the front two things on the wheelchair.
They popped
and it
up.
went thunk, thunk, and he started falling forward. And when I was pulling, he's like, not there, not there. And I grabbed it, and they came out, and then
Why were you grabbing his junk? Yeah.
I know.
I was
dude.
grabbing the wheelchair
That's what he
to
said,
put
"Not
him on
there."
stage.
Yeah.
And then he was telling me not there because it was going to come apart, and it did. And he started falling forward, and then people from the audience stood up really fast and helped.
Chris Fonseca?
Yeah, I helped grab them, and then we
Mr. Late Night himself?
5 dudes put him on the stage. He put the things back in the wheelchair. You could tell he was pissed,
Crazy Legs Fonseca?
Crazy legs for
and everybody's quiet. Everybody's the whole room's quiet
because he's drooling everywhere at the same time.
No, because that just happened, and it looked like he fell off, and then
Saving your seat, relax.
and then he's breathing hard, and and then he just goes, ta-da! Fucking murdered, just that, ta-da! Like that was the trick right there.
Yeah, I had to be there.
Yeah, I guess so.
It was funny.
Yeah.
I fucking shushed him one time. He was talking super loud. Hey man, I went out. I was like, hey man,
it was
shush, bro,
at
what the fuck?
a wake or a funeral or something like that, right?
It was Tommy's Wake.
Yeah.
Tommy's Wake show.
Juan Vurial.
That's when everybody was on there. Everybody was on there.
Juan Vurial got all pissed at him, dude. It was somewhere, dude, and he kept calling Juan Mencia. And Juan said, hey, dude, you need to chill the fuck out with that, dude. And he said, what? To me, you sound like Carlos. And he said, no, bro. Carlos sounds like me. And so he said, nah,
I'll
man,
fuck you up.
And then he fucking, and Juan kicked his wheelchair.
Oh, my
Fucking,
God.
hey, motherfucker, I told you. Got out, man.
I mean, it's not like it's not deserved.
Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't not uncalled for.
It was not.
Everyone understood.
I told him, like, bro, I'll unplug you right now, dog.
I'll pinch you. Just pinch his lips. I'll kill someone like that.
Shit on my knife.
I'll kill.
Ugh.
Oh, God.
Why are you shitting on your knife, dude?
So fucking
You shit on a knife?
harmful. That's harmful to women.
To psyche.
Man, I fucking sent you some good fucking Twitter shit, but
The Diddy trial?
nah, not the Diddy trial.
Are you
I'm
watching
kinda
the
over
Diddy
that.
trial, dude?
Nah, I'm fucking over that, dude.
What do you
He
think?
didn't do it. Yeah,
Are they gonna lock him up?
yeah, for sure.
No. Y'all look
Look at
up
that for sure.
Kardashian.
No.
Hang low.
Look at that. Look at that. The two. Same movie. Are they gonna lock him up for sure? No. What do you think, Josh?
Oh yeah, he's going to jail.
He's doing like the Cosby bid. He's
So-
gonna go for 2-3 years. They're gonna get out on a
That's it?
technicality.
You don't think they're gonna bury him?
No. He has too much. He has too much video of senators and
Dude, I wish I was at one of those
people
Diddy
in power.
parties, bro.
Bernie Sanders was in one of those fucking Diddy parties.
If he
Dude.
doesn't end up dead, he's not going to do that much time.
Bernie Sanders was at one of them, all greased up like Mr. Burns.
Dude, if Diddy bonds out, I'll go to a party.
Damn.
I want to be there.
His release party? Fuck, he goes back to
Dude,
jail.
his release
Does
party's
your
gonna be
Bernie
off the
hang
chain,
low,
dude.
doesn't make it, dude.
And then the going back party is even gonna be better, dude.
Cassie shows up.
Fuck yeah.
She looked bad back then, but she's kind of Like
Bro.
medication face down.
Bro,
I don't know how y'all was doing it back in '64.
there's got to be some honeys there.
Who's
dude.
this?
Diddy.
Seem like DMX.
It was Diddy. He was.
That's a movie, dog.
He was the one.
Bro,
That,
there's got to be honeys still at that party though. Not just Cassie.
Yeah, I mean there were some weirdos.
No, there'll still be like today
yeah.
so this is Diddy
or
talking
tomorrow.
to.
Whenever the party is, bro.
I'm
if
down,
I get
man.
invited, are you down?
I'm down, bro.
Are you down, bro?
What? No, I really
on.
wasn't paying attention. What's up?
If
see-
we get invited
He's
to
talking about going to a
Diddy's
Diddy
release or going
release
back
party,
party,
dog.
To a what?
Are you
You guys were
down?
talking at the same time. To a what?
I'm trying to get a record deal though.
I don't care what kind of deal you get.
Would you
Diddy,
go to?
we're going to
Would I
Diddy's
go to
party.
Diddy's place?
We're right coming
Right
up.
now?
His release party and his going back party is coming up, and we're going.
What is there something to be gained out of it?
There
Yeah, it's my
might be,
record
there
deal.
might be a lot of publicity over this party.
Well, yeah, but there might be
It's
a lot
his
to
last
lose.
2 parties. His getting out and going back in.
So you're divorced, right? This is what we're talking about. We're talking about divorcing our wives.
he said he's going to get divorced.
This is the one you sent me about
well,
Diddy
that's-
No,
gonna
because
happen.
I don't.
talking to some older people at a graduation.
Tonight, right?
Me and
All
Justin
right
Bieber.
now.
Oh yeah, it's him.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party. I don't know how y'all was doing it back in '64. Dancing.
And then he licked his lips.
That's it.
That,
That's not incriminating enough, dude.
yeah, dude.
I don't know.
You're actually a disinformation.
He's the one that sent me the
I
thing.
know. I'll
That's
still go to his party,
disinformation,
but
bro.
Yeah,
dude,
watch. Not
if
to-
I get the invitation, I'm going still.
No, the one with Ellen was crazy because he goes, "I got you this shirt," and she's like, thanks." He's like, "You need to be more excited. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show those tapes." And then he does it again. He's like, "Ellen, I got you this shirt," and she's like, "Oh, nice." He like tries to go off the mic and
Was
tell
Ellen at a bunch of his parties?
I
yeah.
thought I saw that, but that video, but I never got what they were saying.
But Ellen's hot, dude. Let Ellen be at one of them parties right now.
No, dude, what?
Fuck yeah.
Ellen's neither thick, stacked, bootylicious, or any of that stuff.
Oh, dude.
What she's
But
like.
she has a lot of
masculine.
courage, dude.
All that money, that's what turns Josh on. She's got
I mean,
fucking flow.
maybe if
Well,
she was
look
a
at Portia
throat
de
goat.
Rossi. She'll bring Portia. That's her wife, right? Portia de Rossi.
It might be.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, but I don't think Portia's gonna lend herself to be a throat goat.
She's at the Diddy party, bro. It's on.
So check this out.
That means she's a throat goat.
This is what he says.
Don't tell these people how far back we go.
I know, but I wear T-shirts. I don't know what that means. Anyway, all right, let's.
I mean,
You hold that.
okay,
All right.
I keep this take 2 if the joke didn't work.
No, it's
I
okay.
don't want no problems.
No, it's okay.
No, hold on. Hey, so cheers. Hey. Ellen, I heard you were sick, and look what I got you.
You
Your
got me.
boy.
Well, that's a.
So what happened?
He said, I'll
You
tell you
just
what he
hear.
said.
No, it's okay.
I don't want no problems.
No, it's okay.
He didn't tell her anything.
He said, he said,
He said the joke didn't work,
he goes,
and I
we'll
don't want.
take 2 if the joke didn't work. I don't want no problems.
Yes, that doesn't say anything like.
Well,
No,
It
dude.
didn't. You just
Wait, what
went
is
like,
it? The joke
wait.
didn't work.
He said, "Let's do take 2 because the joke didn't work. I don't want no problems."
Yeah.
There was no sexual innuendo. That was the joke out there on the Ellen show.
Josh is rocked up for no
Disinformation.
reason.
You're trying to make him
No,
seem. You're trying to
he really
make him seem not
manipulated
guilty.
that
I
into
think.
fucking something.
Why
that
are you
wasn't
rocked up right now?
at all, dude? That had nothing to do with any kind of. Oh, Ellen was in the Illuminati.
And weren't you at a white party at some point?
at the because the jizz on
Didn't
him?
you vote for Trump?
Fucking.
Weren't you at Maximus's white party?
Yeah, Max put the white on him at the white party. Dude.
Didn't Maximus shoot
Wore a
ropes at
pearl
you?
necklace. Tell him, Max.
Yeah.
Didn't he do the Spider-Man and punch you in the nose?
Yeah.
That's what I thought I said. Look like.
So far back, don't tell these people how far back we go.
I know, but I wear T-shirts. I don't know what that means. Anyway, all right, let's.
Oh, this is the AI version.
All right.
This take 2 if the joke didn't work.
No, it's
I
okay.
don't want no problems.
No, see, that's where.
Oh, fake as shit, dude.
No, because I without.
See that, dude? I'm gonna show the
I'll-
tapes where you killed President. Fucking.
He said take 2, and then on here it says
Yeah, me
I'll
too.
give. It says instead of take 2, it says I'll give him the tape 2 if the joke didn't work.
I know.
And I read that, and I was just like, the tape too. And then without the fucking captions, he says take 2.
You know what that is?
What?
That's the FBI disinformation.
Yeah, big time.
That was
That's the Mandela effect, bro. Because
Josh,
even though I just saw it, I still believe
If we
it.
hadn't questioned it, Josh would be running with that right now.
Yeah.
And spreading it even further.
I just saw the
And
video.
we hadn't debunked it here in real time.
We just saw the video. I
Hey,
still
wait a
believe
minute.
what Josh said, though.
We're
Wait.
like Mythbusters. That was
Wait.
debunked, bro.
I looked at the video, and then I was just like, he said take 2, not tape 2. So I admitted it before you
He
even
said
said
he taped it down there.
And then I pulled up the original video that I saw with the captions. So you can see how it sounds like instead of take.
You went back 5 minutes instead of 20?
No. I did 4 more seconds of actual
Josh, you just time travel?
looking it up,
Damn.
of actually checking it, and
I'm
yeah.
there with you, dog.
And
Too
it turns
late,
out I
though.
was wrong.
You already presented it.
No, it's not about me being right. It's about finding the truth.
you being
and we
stupid.
found the truth.
It's about Josh
That's what we
telling
found.
lies.
He
It's
said-
about you
Call
jumping to
them on-
conclusions.
I didn't jump to no conclusions.
It's
There's
about
so
you
much
telling
stuff.
lies and we call you on it.
There's
and
so
then we find
much
out the
stuff.
truth. It's
You
fine.
can't just all of a sudden deny
fun.
you jump to
It's a fun
conclusion
little
when you
game
just
that
jump
you
to a
play.
conclusion.
Your Honor.
It was more of a leap to not a full like fucking.
Some
Let it be
ladies-
known the defendant can
Some
give
ladies
himself
all-
head at any moment.
Order.
Listen, I'm not about being right. I'm about looking for the truth. We found
Make
the
them
truth,
deviant.
and I'm happy for that.
Man, you about them cheeks,
Take
dog.
2, not I'll show the tape 2, which sounds alike, but
For the
it's
record,
not.
Your Honor, Josh can make it clap. He doesn't want to do it, though.
Why would I have to
clap
do that
loud,
in
Your
front of
Honor.
a judge?
That would be, would you do it to save you? To get you out of jail, would you make it clap?
Yeah,
You would?
to get out of jail, you're going to jail for 20 years, or you're gonna fucking clap your cheeks, not get your cheeks clapped,
If
but just make them
if it was an inmate telling you to do
But
it.
you would clarify, am I getting my cheeks clapped or am I
Yes,
just
I
clapping?
would clarify.
Or am I just clapping my
Yeah, if I'm
Like you're
just,
just clapping your cheeks. What did you hear? I know. I'm just making sure.
yeah,
So like, if all the inmates said, "Hey,
yeah. No, this is the
we'll
judge.
let you clap your cheeks in front of all of us in the gym, and you have to get out there and just clap your cheeks, and then you can go home."
I wouldn't believe them. They're the inmates.
No, but the wardens, but they get to see. They're the audience. And the wardens.
If they told me to tie myself up,
and you would go and you would
And grease my
you would
ass.
learn how to clap your cheeks and then go up there and do it.
If the warden was just like, "Hey, I got this signed by the governor,"
But if you went out there and they didn't clap, dude, and you didn't, they didn't make a noise,
were
and you
like,
had to go back into the prison and act like you didn't just do that.
put back on that.
They were
we
like,
heard no clapping.
Well, that wasn't
there was
good
no
enough.
clapping, bro. And you were like, nah.
What have I been telling you guys?
Come
Yeah,
on.
that
And
That
they
wasn't
were
good
like,
enough.
well, Josh,
We're gonna give you 2 more weeks.
I don't know if you could be a homeboy anymore. You may eat some more ramen soups.
Oh,
Damn,
over
Josh.
100
You
miles
wouldn't do
an hour.
something embarrassing to get out of prison?
Not clap my cheeks.
Well, it's
People are
just
gonna ask how you got out so early. You know what I mean?
you just gotta pop your ass.
You'll
Like,
never believe it.
I'll be like, I'm an informant.
I'm a fucking rat, bro.
Snitched on everybody.
when you say clap,
Because here you
I snitched
says
on
here that you clap your
everybody.
cheeks. Is that
well,
true?
are you
That's
you're
not
just, you're
true.
just saying booty shaking, right? That's what that is.
You got to clap them, bro.
That's not
You
possible.
didn't
I
just
can't
shake-
do that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
you
you can. I
just
believe
clap
you.
them. And so you had to clap them.
Get your celly to sit on your shoulder and start doing some squats.
But,
10 years
but
of
it's not.
squats.
You need a good ample amount of fat, not muscle. The muscle's gonna be too stiff. You need the fat to.
Make it happen, soldier.
Whatever you got to do, whatever you want to convince yourself. If you put a little bit more fucking Jack Mac in
Hit
that
the
ramen soup.
commissary. Fucking
I'm sorry, bro.
do
It's
some squats.
Josh is clapping them, dude.
like 7 minutes of you clapping your ass.
Clap, 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 clap. And you had to clap
in
them.
everybody's mind.
And you had to clap them for like a whole song.
What do you do with your hands, though?
like this.
And it was Cassie's song.
I wish we had the.
You put them on your knees.
Josh starts doing this.
You arch your back.
I was about to say, I wish we had a computer so you could show
AI,
examples.
we could do an AI version of what it would look like.
Go look at my picture at LOL. Fucking,
They got you.
they got me on the when I'm sitting down squatty potty joke.
Oh, yeah.
And I have my hands on my
Oh,
knees and I'm
dude.
sitting straight up, but it looks like my back is slightly arched.
Everybody thinks you're a queer.
Yeah,
I know.
And I go, why'd you put that picture? And he goes, I just wanted to find the gayest picture I could find of you. Was his
wow.
response?
That was all of
Who
them.
said that?
That's
Kevin.
all of us
Kevin.
because I have my hand on my thing. I'm like talking like this in the fucking on one of those sets.
It's like, why would you do that, bro?
Kevin wants to fuck you so bad. Dude.
I'm gonna have to ask Kevin to.
He wants to clap those cheeks.
He heard that you could clap your cheeks to get out of prison.
I want to dominate you every time I come into work.
But can you clap him to get on that stage?
Josh will do it too.
What
I
have he
think I
told you?
have booty shaking on stage.
Oh,
What
God.
have he? What have he told you that you can have?
I've done-
a
I-
monthly spot headline every month.
I've booty shaked on stage. I fucked a stool on stage. I used the mic stand as my dick, and I
cried on
fucked with
stage?
it.
A lot of people use it.
You seen that meme where the guy takes his earphones off? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
when you said that booty shake on stage, I want to go.
Raul saw this. We went to Paris, Texas.
busted for fucking. Didn't he get me too'd?
No.
He's like married now.
Thank y'all for coming.
I think so, maybe.
No, he just played with a crazy woman's heart. That's all.
What time is it, dude?
It's hour 22.
Okay.
What shows you guys got coming up?
Oh, dude, I
can't
got
think
the
anymore, dude.
Revolver on what, the 28th?
28th.
Yeah.
28.
We're all gonna be on Revolver.
I'll
on
be
the
at the
28th.
Oh,
Revolver. 28th.
all of us on the Revolver
Did I
this
say that?
this next one?
And Warren. Warren
Did I
Green.
say that?
Nice. And then I'm doing the LOL also on the 5th. Some kind of showcase. I don't know what it is.
yeah.
But yeah, go check it out.
What you got, George?
I got all that, and I got something else. I just don't have
Hey,
it.
badass.
I don't have
Be
it
there.
here with me.
You're stupid if you don't
All
show
right.
up.
June 13th. I'll be
¿Cómo se dice?
I'll be in
Stupido.
is it where's that, Victoria?
Oh, okay. You're doing that one.
Which one are
Yeah,
you doing?
everybody-
Oh, that's right. I hit you up with Joey.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be cool.
You're headlining it?
No.
Featuring.
Oh, that's right. With who are you there with? With Blame?
Blame.
Yeah.
Blame's cool, dude. Blame's badass, dude. That's going to be a good show, dude.
It's gonna be a different show for sure.
Roll.
¿Cómo se dice? Donkey punch. Fuck, I don't know.
I don't know.
No, I don't have anything. Next
All right.
one, I'll have something.
Revolver.
Oh, yeah, Revolver on the 28th.
Stupid.
Check out 15 for 15. Sorry for the echo on it, but it's on YouTube right now. 15 for 15. 15 of my favorite jokes over the last 15 years. Filmed very well. Audio a little blown out, but check it out.
ChatGPT gave it an 8 out of 10.
No, I didn't.
Chiles.
That was the old one. That was Toys for Sale. I got it.
Oh my bad, dude.
I give it a rock.